You know, I haven't had a chance yet to get down my thoughts about the QFabric announcement from Juniper, the Stratus project, where they are reconsidering the entire data center down to its very root. This felt huge as Juniper was announcing it, at least huge for Juniper anyway. And I was talking with Pradeep Sindhu, the CTO and founder, afterwards, and he agrees with me. He says this is the start of Juniper 2.0. And the reason is because Juniper is now selling an entire architecture. They are trying to be the company to steer enterprises through the technology transitions that are coming up because of virtualization and the cloud. Historically, it's been Cisco recently, or IBM before that, that's been the one to lead enterprises through that kind of transition. Juniper is trying to be thought of as that kind of leader. It's a very different stage for them, much bigger. I asked Kevin Johnson, the CEO, about this, and he acknowledged it's a different kind of arena for Juniper, and the quote he gave me was, "We're getting more at-bats," meaning that in his view, they are at least getting enterprises to think about this, at least getting getting into the conversation with enterprises, which is a good start. It's where Juniper has to start with this kind of thing. The other interesting thing about QFabric was that we got to see Juniper, the engineering company, again. I've mentioned how marketing is becoming more and more a part of Juniper's personality. And that's true. It was part of this announcement too. But before the announcement, they let us, the media, have a breakfast meeting with Pradeep Sindhu where he went over the principles behind QFabric. It was very much like being in college again. And he mentioned the Q's behind QFabric. One was quantum mechanics, which, by the way, Pradeep says is meant as a tongue-in-cheek kind of analogy. There is not literally quantum mechanics happening in QFabric. The other one was queuing theory, which is it's part of any network really, but it gives me a chance to show off a little bit because you see, I took queuing theory in college at UC Berkeley with Professor Randolph W. Hall, and I was part of the pilot class for this textbook that he eventually wrote. So if you find a copy of this and you look in the acknowledgments, my name is in there. It has nothing to do with Juniper. I just thought that was cool.